What's up, guys? Got another NBA 2K14 video. Going to talk about 2K15 and what we'd like to see in the next 2K. So today is a big topic. I'm going to talk about gameplay. Gameplay is probably the biggest feature in any game that really, changes the fans' view on the game. So first off, I want to talk about 2K itself and my career. So you play my career, and for any of you who play on the harder, levels, the harder skill levels, you know, it really gets annoying when you're, in a game streak like you're winning by 20 or something like that. You have a really good win streak in 2K with your team, and then a team out of nowhere beats you, and that really sucks because usually the team is a suckish team, and their players for some reason get like these special buffs where they can run right past you and you can't really guard them, and they make everything. And I feel like that's really scripted in 2K. That needs to be changed because I really like 2K, but when I lose to a team that is horrible and probably one of the worst teams in the NBA, I really can't stand it, and it kind of takes away from me actually wanting to play the game. And then another thing is the rival system. So everybody knows the rival system was introduced in the next gen 2K and 2K14. So the rival system is basically you have somebody that you go against for sponsors and stuff like that that you play on the court, and that really changes how you're perceived in 2K with your fans and everything like that. So that's what the rival basically does, and you can challenge the rival on court to talk about them on social networking and stuff like that. But it's not really a big feature. I feel like when you challenge a rival, you should get VC, you should get gear, and you should get more fans and notoriety and stuff like that. And it shall help, boost your chances of getting sponsorships earlier in the game. Even if you make, going against any type of rival more difficult, it should really help in your progression in the 2K game, because it really sucks that you can only challenge them for the social network feature just so they can talk about you on social network. I feel like that's really corny. That needs to be fixed. So that really help in the game to feel like you actually have a competitor, to feel like you're actually fighting for something against a competitor, instead of them just being there and you trashing them every chance you get, because it's pretty easy right now to go against them in the game. So that's one of the things I feel like should be fixed. Another thing I feel like should be fixed is the actually home and away game screen. So I really like the home and away game screen compared to 2K14 and 2K13 on PS3 and Xbox 360, because it really feels like you're actually in the game. But I really thought being in the truck was a corny feature. I think it's a truck though. I'm not sure. You only see the inside of it, but being in the truck is like it doesn't show any progression in the game. You're in the truck the whole game. I feel like you should be able to get a sports car, something like that, with either VC or just as you progress throughout the game and unlock certain features. So that should be pretty cool. I feel like the jet is cool, but I feel like maybe you want to be in the hotel, or maybe you want to be actually in the locker room before the game, and that can be pretty cool too for an away game. That's just a small feature that I think can be changed just to really fix the game. I think my final topic is going to be about bugs. I really don't like the bugs in the game, especially when you first get the 2K game. There's always internet connection problems, and I feel like they need to figure out how to fix that for when it first comes out, because I'm always finding myself trying to get into a lobby or trying to play a friend, and it either freezes or it does something dumb where I can't get into a lobby. So I really don't like that about the game, and I feel like that should be fixed. Another thing I feel like can be fixed is the shorts glitch, which everybody knows is like, it's like this weird glitch where the shorts really bug up and look really choppy, and it really takes away from the game. It can happen to your player, which it has happened to my player before, and it can happen to other players in the game, and it looks kind of silly, and it kind of takes away from the game. Another glitch is the sound glitch, which I really hope they do fix, where the sound really shorts out in the game. That is like one of the most annoying things in the game to me, how the sound is just, the commentary is really there's no sound at all, actually. You know, they take away the commentary, take away every sound that's in the game, and it happens, you know, sometimes more than others, some games more than others. And what is Scottie Pippen doing right now? This is not good offense for Scottie Pippen. Let's see if he. Oh, there you go again. But another thing I want to do is talk about the default outfit. So as you guys see right now, I'm wearing this default brown shirt, gray sweatpants, and I don't even know what these are. These 2K default shoes. I hope that changes because that's really annoying. I can't change out of it offline. So when I'm doing these commentary videos, I really like to be on the blacktop just to talk to you guys, and I can't change it because I can't even tell you. So it does work, you know, when I'm on the when I'm in the park. So that's a good thing, but I can't change out of it right here, which I think really sucks. Another thing is the invisible players at the park, which is a pretty silly little topic, but I really hope that changes because I do want to see people play at the park, and it kind of takes away from the gameplay again. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you know, sometimes if you go to the park, you see all the players, they're invisible, and the ball is just bouncing up and down, and it makes a shot. So it's just weird to look at, really. Another thing is the park freezing. Sometimes the park does freeze when you're loading, the park freezes, or when you're in the middle of a game, you know, you can't get in the game and the park freezes. So that's another thing. Another topic is the GM. The GM to me is useless. I hate even going to the GM and talk about anything besides a trade, to be honest. I feel like there should be more options that you can talk to the GM about. I feel like you should be really, you know, just like I said, more options. And the GM, sometimes, you know, you'll be playing really good during a game, really good during a couple games, and then the GM will talk to you and tell you that they're not satisfied in your performances during the game, which I think is dumb because I don't know what that has to do with anything. And uh, another thing I want to talk about is the trades. You know, in 2K14 on the PS3 and Xbox 360, whenever you're traded for a really good reason. So you have to do really bad, and it's really rare to be just traded out of the blue. So I feel like that needs to be traded. Traded. I feel like that needs to be fixed because in 2K14 for the PS4 and Xbox One, sometimes you just get traded out of nowhere, which is like, you know, really surprising, especially if you want to, you know, for instance, you want to be like Kobe and stay on the same team forever. I feel like they should make it harder for you to get traded because that takes away a lot from your game, and you know, some people really hate being traded unless they really want to be traded. So I really don't like that as one of the features in the game. So make it harder for me to get traded. You know, I have to be doing really bad. Sometimes I don't even know why I'm being traded. So I really don't like that. Another thing is the name and the numbers, and this is the last thing I want to talk about. If you guys notice, sometimes the names and the numbers will be fully whited out. Literally, it will look like whiteout is on the back of your jersey, swiped across your name and your number, and that's pretty weird. Like, you know, it was like for 5 games probably, my name and my number was totally whited out, and it made me so mad. So I was pretty much annoyed by that. So I hope they fix that. So guys, make sure you please like, subscribe, and comment. This is a new YouTube account, new to YouTube channel too, that I'm really trying to work on. And I want you guys to just, you know, support me. So let's at least get 10 likes on this video, just for the sake of it, you know. And thank you guys really for watching. Thank you guys for all your support. And I'll be sure to put out at least like probably 3 more videos for this. And I'm going to be start doing UFC videos too. So thank you guys, and you guys can just watch me finish off Scottie Pippen right here.